What if flags could fight? And more importantly, do I agree with some of these decisions? Let's see. By Forceman, Big World.
The beautiful one will win.
The beautifulness flag?
This is California.
Oh, not my home, not my state. Oh, is this like a rock, paper, scissors match?
60.
Oh, this is based off of his polling. That's crazy. Okay, so interesting. More people in his community picked the California flag than the Canada flag. Not sure I agree with that one, not gonna lie. Even though I'm from California, I love the simplicity of the Canadian flag and the recognizableness. I have been seeing this around, though, that generally people really like the Californian flag. I guess, I don't know if I agree.
6% of
I think I would pick Canada personally.
Is more beautiful.
I think I would pick Canada
Kazakhstan
personally.
versus Egypt.
Oh, it gotta be Kazakhstan. It's gotta be Kazakhstan. Let's go. Eagle versus eagle fight. And they got the sun. Oh, yeah. Utterly obliterated. I'm gonna say Kazakhstan won by like 70%. 77%. Okay, that's exactly what happened. I'm sorry, Egypt. And here's the thing. I actually do really like flags with black in it. There's not enough flags with the color black in their flag. I think Egypt has a pretty cool symbol in the middle, but up against Kazakhstan, that's tough. I love the baby blue, the yellow. What's not to love about it?
Maldives versus Saudi Arabia.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Saudi Arabia, maybe? It's a sun versus a moon. That's pretty epic. Yeah. It's just cool. Also with the simplicity as well. So bam, Saudi Arabia, 89%. I mean, this is a weird one. I do wonder why Forceman chose Saudi Arabia and the Maldives, but yeah, it seems overwhelmingly, I mean, the cool Arabic font, the sword, what's not to love?
89% of people side with the Maldives.
89%, that's great. And look at that, that is like 200,000 votes. That's insane. What a cool concept for a video idea.
Israel versus Iran.
Okay, here's the problem with this. Here's the problem with this, I don't know, way of doing things. There's unfortunately going to sometimes probably be some like background information, like your own beliefs about things. So I would assume, if I'm going to be objective with this, I feel like if I'm going to be objective, I think I would, this is actually kind of a tough one. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like both. I like the simplicity in, you know, the symbols. They're kind of similar flags too. Like just a strip, a symbol in the middle. I feel like I'd have to go Israel here, but let's see. Let's see. I mean, I think also because Persia has had many different types of flags throughout history, but so I feel like I can recognize some of the old. There's that one with the green and there's like a yellow tiger or lion on it. That's a pretty epic one when Iran was still called Persia back in the day. So Iran is winning this, but let's see how badly. Damn! Yeah, I mean, only 150,000 votes there for that one. Not quite as many people weighed in.
Versus Vietnam.
I say Vietnam. Now I do love the AK. Oh, look at that! It's like a ninja star. Dang, got him. Yeah, some of these matchups are extremely random, but I do like it. 74%. Not quite. Okay, I mean, because you gotta love Mozambique's with the weapons. Yeah, it's so interesting because everyone has different like flag flavors. So like, I think everyone is talking. I've kind of, you know, bashed a little bit on the Vexology community on Reddit, for instance. I think they've definitely done some detrimental damage to the flag community. Not in all aspects, but in certain aspects. I'm glad that we're not all choosing the pastel color flags and the super uber simple stuff, even though I did say I do like simple flags. But either way, Mozambique, it's cool. It's got a freaking rifle on it. Who doesn't love that? I like that we have themed music as well with all this stuff.
Versus Kenya.
Dominica is one of the only flags with purple on it. This is a really tough one for me. I feel like, I don't think I am gonna go with the Dominica. I do love the purple, but yeah, it's like a shield. It looks cool. Oh, dodged the first one, didn't dodge that second one. The animation is so beautiful. Forceman does so good.
Like Kenya has a more beautiful flag.
400,000 votes. That's a lot of people that are all in agreement that Kenya got something. I mean, it is cool. Like the spear, the shield, you know, cultural weapons.
Isle of Man and Bhutan.
Oh, is there a triple battle royale? Whoa. This why throw Bhutan in there? Okay, Bhutan's a dragon. Why not do Bhutan versus Wales? I would have loved that battle, but okay. And then the Isle of Man versus is it Sicily that we got here? But for me, I got to go with the creepiness. I got to, like, what the hell is even that? I got to go bottom. Oh, good. He's going to, oh, it was overwhelmingly, oh, I would have gone Sicily. Maybe part of the reason could be just, like, Bhutan's pretty famous for having a freaking dragon on their flag. So I'm thinking that's why. This is, also you split them up. Ah, man, I just want a solo battle. Isle of Man versus Sicily. That'd be really interesting.
Beautiful among these flags.
I'd like that we're doing
Austria,
more...
Lebanon, and Lesotho.
Again, the most random choice of flags. Not sure what the thinking is here. Maybe it was a randomization sort of thing. I thought if anything we were going to throw in Latvia, because, you know, we've got like red strips, but then again, who would really win? I'm personally picking Lebanon here, and it's not even close. It's got to be Lebanon. Look at like a giant tree. Lebanon is gonna destroy the other. Look, Lebanon can turn Austria into Lebanon. Lebanon can. That's so cool.
76% of
now it's
people
not
like
as
Lebanon.
drastic. Everyone picked Bhutan's flag. I honestly kind of think that the Bhutan flag was picked just because it's a meme. Like I think that just the meme alone like skyrockets Bhutan beyond like into a different meme universe. But 76% not bad. 13% won in Austria. Lesotho got the lowest, but still 10% not bad. That's a very small African country, so that's kind of cool to see it that high.
Cyprus,
Cyprus?
Kosovo, and Barbados.
So we have two flags. Some of the only flags. These are the only flags in the world that actually have the shape of the. It's gonna be very interesting if either Cyprus or Kosovo expand with time, because that means they're gonna kind of have to update their flag. I'm not 100%. Maybe not for Cyprus. If Cyprus starts to colonize like Turkey, it's like, well, this is still like the ultimate. This is, you know, like the British like colonized the rest of the world. The British Isles is probably going to be the main focus. They didn't have to add Canada and India and South Africa. But I'm going to say Barbados personally. Yeah, I think that is going to be the case. Oh, using the body of Cyprus to block. Wow, so Barbados got 64%, Kosovo only 13%, Cyprus 23 was the closest in second place. Only 100,000 votes though.
This is a winner.
Very cool. Okay, yeah, Barbados, I would agree.
Albania, Switzerland,
Albania.
and Angola.
Gotta be Albania. It's a double-headed black eagle. It doesn't get any cooler than that, right? I love Switzerland. By the way, this is not the accurate aspect ratio for Switzerland. I think I like the fact that they're 1x1. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Uno reverse card. That's crazy. I love the animation. That definitely got me. Switzerland won by 65%, over 300,000 votes. Alberta with 23%. Angola, still pretty cool. Love my weapons on flags, but they can't compete.
Beautiful.
They can't compete with Switzerland and Albania, in my opinion.
Brazil, and Australia.
Interesting choice. India's going to win just purely based off population, I'm assuming. But I don't know who Forceman's like subscribers are. Maybe he doesn't have a whole lot of Indian subscribers. I have a feeling he probably does. But if I'm genuinely picking here, I would probably go with... It's definitely not going to be Australia. I'm just going to say that. Sorry, Australia. You can't have a watermark. You can't have the Union Jack watermark on there. Bam. They're going to... Oh, it is going to be Brazil. Gotta admit, what's interesting is like when I ask my friends, like, you know, randomly if I'm like out or I'm like showing them the country balls in the background, those are some of the most recognizable is India and Brazil. I mean, these are coming from like normie Americans. Americans have probably the worst flag knowledge out of maybe anyone in the world, I'm not gonna lie, but there are certain flags that they always get. France is a big one. Brazil and India, like I just mentioned, obviously the USA, obviously the Union Jack of the British. But besides that, maybe they get Australia. They can sometimes get Australia. I think that's going to be it for our battles. Yeah, the fight is going to be... Oh.
Japan and South Korea.
Okay, for me, I'm going to personally pick... I think I got to go with South Korea. I'm sorry, I love you, Poland. But I do like... I don't even really know what's going on. Like the South Korea flag, I like Pepsi. Is it just Pepsi? Oh, let's see if they win. Are they going to explode? No, it is going to be South Korea. Oh, so generally people agree. With over 1 million votes, that's crazy. 77% of people picked South Korea. Even beating like larger internet communities. You know, Poland has a very big footprint here on the internet. Surprised they only got 9%. Japan doesn't really, not on the English-speaking side, so... But still, they got second place. All right. Yeah, bro, how you going to make Switzerland fight? They're always neutral. I do think this could be a casus belli to starting World War III, because if people, especially if people from these countries do not agree that their flag wouldn't beat another flag, I feel like, yeah, like maybe India is going to completely wipe out Brazil. I wouldn't be surprised. I would like a part 2. Very creative animations. Kazakhstan, hell yeah. Now, how about flag family trees? The European Union, the father, Australia, the mother. Whoa, what the hell is what the... All right, I did not expect to see flag mating after flag fighting, but... All right, anyways, we have the European Union and Australian mother coming up with a baby flag. The Cook Islands, that's hilarious. Oh, I see why you have to do that. They have to do that because Australia has the Union Jack in the corner, and there's so many different flags all around the world because of the British Empire that threw the copyright Union Jack symbol in the top right-hand corner. So Australia, they could have used New Zealand, although New Zealand's got the red stars, but this, yeah, that's something. Tuvalu is a child. So that's the family tree right there. We've got now Japan combined with Libya. This is an old Libyan flag when they still... No, why? I don't want to think about grandparents mating, but yeah, this is an old Libyan flag they used up until 2014. It was literally just green, so they're obviously going to make Bangladesh, and then maybe they can somehow come up with... Who's another one that they could come up with? Well, it's just going to be Bangladesh. Maybe they only have an only child. Oh, no. Bro, you can't do that! Oh, man, the grandfather had a whole second family, I guess. I mean, hey, that's what they used to do back in the day. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? But all right, let's see what happens. This is gonna be, who's this gonna be? Oh, Tunisia. I should have come up with that one. Oh, damn. Oh, we got a. Oh, Pakistan is the child. Okay, that I guess I can kind of see that Tunisia and Bangladesh coming up with Pakistan, but yeah, definitely I like the combinations that Turkey, Japan, and Libya came up with. Wow, we're gonna see some weird family stuff here that might or might not include some incest. Actually, I think I would guarantee there's gonna be some incest in this video. I would not be surprised. Ukraine. So you kind of need like kind of simpler flags to do this. I'm noticing that way you can, I don't know, you can kind of branch off to more interesting dynamic flags. So Ukraine versus Somalia. I'm still waiting for Vietnam. Nauru. Interesting. I can see that. And the European Union. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, the colors, and then you just add more stars. What the heck is that gonna come up with? Stars and a. Oh, Bosnia. That's a really good one. Dang, we keep on going. Wait, did we start with great-grandfather? I didn't even see that. Oh, it was great-grandfather. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, then, great-grandfather. Now we have Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Cyprus coming together to make... Oh, Kosovo. Okay. That's a really good family tree. I'm not gonna lie. These videos are so creative. I don't know. I've never... I don't know why I'm sitting here thinking about what flags would... I don't even want to finish the statement. Flags mating, but here we are. These are accurate. We've got Finland with the Nordic Cross and Switzerland. That's going to be Norway or something? Oh, Georgia, I should have expected this. Okay, so Finland, the mother, is now going to get a different daddy, and that's going to be Denmark. They're going to come up with Norway. Iceland, my bad. Okay. Are those two going to come together? I was going to say, be careful. Wait, did we miss the flag incest? I think we kind of did. Vietnam, the grandfather. And Albania, the grandmother. So we have a Montenegro. I guess I can see that. Now Montenegro is going to meet Thailand. And that's going to... Wyoming. I do not see it. I do not see that one. I don't know how they came up with that. Okay, well, we got like edging. We had a double-headed eagle and like buffalo. Whatever. Okay. I guess so. Latvia now. Latvia and Bahrain. Qatar. Yes. Definitely. That was easy. That was an easy one. Okay. Just had to throw that, squeeze that one in there. Bangladesh. Dude, I wonder what Forceman Big World does on his free time. Do you think he just like, he must just stare at flags and think of the most insane concept. I love it. Bangladesh and Vietnam. Where's Somalia? Oh, Morocco is the one that I forgot about. Yeah, I can see that one. And now Romania. We should do Romania mother, Chad father. I wonder what that would come up with. And... Oh, Moldova. Oh, that one is really good. That one does make a whole lot of sense. Obviously, everyone is just talking about the fact that flags kissing looks weird. Bro even married his stepsister. I knew there was something weird going on in there. Alabama moment. See, it did go down. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that was certainly... Yeah, there was a whole lot of Let's not even get into it. Oh, the weird video. I enjoyed it though. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Flags dying, or flag degradation. So this is the Bhutan dragon finally ending because of a snake? What the heck? Is the snake gonna regrow into... It's a worm now? What? What the hell is this? What? Okay, Canada is into... Okay, well their leaf is going to die. So this is just showing the flags dying, essentially. Oh, what is gonna grow another head? Oh, it turns into stone. That's a creative choice, essentially. And that's like a demon double-headed. That looks like Albania. Whoa! Whoa, okay. I gotta admit, this is an interesting video because I don't even know what the heck's gonna happen next. So that turns into just a small blade. Is that India's? Oh, what the heck? That's the flag for anarchy right there, isn't it? The anarchy flag. Kenya's shield's probably gonna break down. Now it's just a bucket, and okay, this is how World War III is gonna be fought right here with sticks and stuff, or World War IV. Sorry. Is that sushi? Okay, and again, I can't remember what ideology that black and green is. Liechtenstein. The crown is definitely going to get ruined over time. It's actually going to get a lot more than just ruined. It's going to get... that is a beanie. That is literally just like a sad beanie. Liechtenstein. What is going on? Okay, Barbados. Neptune's going to take back the... What do they call those things again? The trident. Yeah. That's a sad looking trident. Now it's just a fork and a knife. Rock, paper, scissors. Honestly, unironic, that is not like that bad. The yellow with just the small butter knife, that's not the worst flag I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of flags decorated, oh no, not the why am I Angkor Wat? The Angkor Wat is now gonna crumble. Now it's just like a hut. This looks like, dang, that doesn't look that bad either though. That flag, we need to figure out which flag is probably the best after several seconds of degradation. That's not too bad. I would take that. Oh, the USA is going to turn into like Malaysia or something. Liberia. There it is. Liberia. And now they turn into Chile. And now they're going to turn to Texas, maybe? Poland. Oh, okay. I didn't know if this star was going to get even bigger. And now it's just white. It just, even the red strip is gone. The land of Pepsi. South Korea. Okay, so now they're just black. I always try to remember how it's so difficult for me to remember for whatever reason. I mean, I guess because I'm not Korean, but how the black lines are actually supposed to go. Like where does like these lines go through? I believe this says something. I always just kind of put 3 dashes in all the areas, but no, they're all different. Obviously in this like second transition here, they all just go with straight black lines. If you did this, I would barely even notice the change. It would probably go right over my head. That reminds me of like a flag video game. Well, I think it's been made before, but I feel like there's room to expand upon it where you like show one wrong aspect of a flag and then you show, but it's like multiple choice. 3 flags are normal and then 1 flag is not right. But you change like a really small aspect. Like, yeah, like, you know, you change like the black bars for South Korea and see if a really big flag nerd like myself can notice the small changes. For the coat of arms flags, that could be really good. You know, I'm thinking like Portugal and Spain. If you make like a small color change or you maybe, you know, I don't know, put an extra toe in there for the example of Belize because it's the only flag that shows feet. What the heck? It's like reverse, it's evil Japan with a blue center. Okay, Sri Lanka, not bad. Oh, that's so cute. Ooh woo. Meow. That unironically is not that bad. That second one. This one is not bad. If Sri Lanka ever wanted to just like make it easier for us to draw their flag and they officially just adopted this, I wouldn't complain. Personally, I think it looks kind of cool. I like the color choices. That tone of green and purple with the separation of the orange. Is that just me? It could be. All right, so this is obviously the sun setting. So we're gonna do something with the sun. Now it's just, oh, is it gonna be like climate change? The sun is gonna, the sea levels are gonna rise. Oh no, it's gonna get dark. Is it gonna turn into a moon? The sun's gonna blow up into a red giant. Oh, yeah, it's just a moon now. Not bad either. Again, I don't know if maybe that's more closer to evil Japan. A white circle and then black on the background. That's not too bad. Here we go. The Union Jack. So this is their old school flag. Before they decided to include Northern Ireland there. We had like somewhat Iceland first. Oh, Scotland? Not really. It's almost like Scotland. Just blue. Oh man, the music goes well with it. Whoa. That was a cool transition. Brazil's gonna lose their stars. That doesn't look too bad. I like the stars, but this is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. It works. Not bad either. Simplified flags. Love me some simplified flags. Not okay. Again. You know what we should do? There should be like a quiz made up of all the flags that have degraded all the way down, and then you have to try to figure out what was the original flag supposed to be. That would be interesting. Australia. Okay, so the old school Union Jack, and one of the stars is gone. The stars are turning into diamonds or something. Oh, that's now England in the top corner. Now it's just white. Not too bad. Honestly, better. I think that flag's better. Kiribati. Kiribati, that eagle, that seagull, definitely not gonna make it. Ooh, the simplified version's not too terrible. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, that actually looks unironically pretty cool. Not bad if I could see past this like thumbnail right here, but yeah. Biggest expansion of flags. We're starting off with Moldova, and they're going to expand, I guess, grow into Romania. Of course. Oh, Chad. Oh, they threw a left. Wait, what is this? Albania, go to the right. So you have to use the color. You use the corners to grow. Oh, dang. Wait, whoa. We got Morocco next. And then Romania. Okay, that makes sense. You can go up and down with Moldova. Micronesia. Well, they're somewhat changing the tones there. The Democrat. Oh, that's their old flag. They only used for 3 years. They're somewhat changing the the tones of the colors, but that's fine. This is in Ukraine. I love that we're throwing in all sorts of different overseas territories and states. Andorra, Maldives, right there, and we got Hungary. Oh, Seychelles. That's a perfect way to use Seychelles. That's amazing. Kosovo over here in the corner. Love that they're making the color adjustments so this is a little bit more beautiful. So Kurdistan, we got China. China with the darker tone of red. I kind of like that. Switzerland over here. Vietnam. Dang, I kind of want this. Man, I'm wondering how much music does Forceman just like have of all these different countries? Like, how much research did that take to find like the flag, the music for like the Maldives or something like that? Saudi Arabia. It's gonna have to go with the lighter green. Bangladesh. Ooh, the Christmas Island, the all too famous Christmas Island. Somalia. Some of these like color changes, these slight color changes, I would agree. Like St. Lucia looks a lot better with that type of blue, I think. Palau too, the kind of more navy blue. Antarctica. So we have a more light blue over here in the corner. I'm thinking, oh, that's not necessarily always the case because Alaska's like really dark. Indiana, you get through all the 50 state flags, basically all of them. We got Brazil over here. Hungary again. Oh, the old Hungary. Okay, we even going historical now. We got Tunisia. Who else could they throw? Maybe Poland? I mean, Poland always ends up in some of these videos. Wyoming. He likes Wyoming. I mean, I have the Wyoming flag. Arkansas. Arkansas. Got to stretch them out a little bit. Dang, how much can it keep going? I guess it can go probably unlimited. You could probably fit an insane amount of flags in this little grid. A Romania reevaluation when they were like cutting out the communist symbols in the middle. Hong Kong. Wow. Keep it going. I want to see all world flags like in this design. That would be really cool. Again, this video is by Forceman Big World. So creative. I love his flag videos. And big ol' thanks to my April patrons. I time traveled back in 2025 to stop Drew from taking over the world. We only have 2 years left. Drew's Argentinian Trust Fund, Rip Grandpa. Alexander the Terrible. Carmel S. Connor Pavlik. DOOCHBAGGINS. Fredrik Tibblin. KingBearHaze. KirinoIsBestGirl. The Go. Nolan. NordTyrol. And Tambre.